Hi. How's this all tangled up, man? What the frick? Nah, we're good, we're good. Where were we? Going to bed? Marie opens the door behind the bar for you. It calls to some ghosts. A sleep comes slowly, but it leaves you a gift. Memory of the ghost story whispered in the dark. Sorry. That's fine. The Rocks loves you. 100 money. Thank you. You're thicker than normal. A shape congeals out of the shadow into something you might recognize as your brother, but he's a Molly that with something off. I brought it. To admit, I didn't expect you to come find me, but then I guess I have given you a lot of things to regret these past couple of days, huh? One at a time. Do what? Put your head in before your bank is up your butt. Or the river potentially you've been trying to unfill all these years. Soon the behemoth will unfurl, and then it will be out of your hands. Will be remade in the new God's image, and the tides of ash will dry into the cracked earth. What are you doing here, Vix? You have to know I've done it for you. And let me back into the family, or just spit nonsense and hope I'll never forget, or I'll forget what you did. Wish for a seat at the table, perhaps you would helm at a banquet name. As you please no longer care, stay away from the beach, and you may even last long enough to enjoy whatever solution that brings you. That's long enough? Hey, are you being serious? Maybe godless rude, but that sounded like an awful lot of heresy. You doing alright, Vix? Did I rattle you so bad you lost touch with reality? Ah yes, the old late rap. Thought you always knew that, living moment to moment, enjoying only what was manifest before you. No, brother, I'm as well as a lot of you again. Once I'm made up, once the new god curls around me, there's no telling what my lot will be. What the heck you talking about? You're a dang priest. We're all dang smith, my priesthood has nothing to do with it. What's this roommate talk on? What's that supposed to mean? You'll see, or perhaps you won't. Cells regenerate faster than most, but even then we don't notice the turnover. And you even better than reason to become a new smith 20 times over. Have you felt it? So becoming somewhat new. I mean, I guess I'm feeling it now. Half a minute ago, I was a guy waking up refreshed. Now I'm a guy who just wants to go back to bed. Okay, if you're gonna just say creepy weirdo stuff, you can leave. Without a word, fix a month at the door. Hey, wait, I still got it. You could make to pursue him, but you're still tangled in your bed sheets and lose your footing. Down your your room, he's gone. Alright, Smith was a little shaken. See if Vix go by. Your brother was here. Because we could have done with take the front entrance. I'll do the business good if the folks thought Vix Molly banquet himself dragged here. Wasn't sure about that, but looked a little under the weather. Speaking of, there was a bile broker looking for you earlier. I know you had big plans today, but it sounded like maybe something you'd want to at least look at. Here's the meetup. Thank you. This day is going to be weird as heck. I should go for it. Go talk to that broker. Be back here later. You got it, and good luck. Done. You're looking for me, I gotta say I'm not sure what you want with a guy like me. I hear you've been close to the great breaching, not once but many times, is that true? Close may be a little strong, I've been within whiffing distance, but I wouldn't say we're on a first-name basis. How client wishes to procure a genuine example. Dangerous work, and that change would find it heretical. Require the assistance of someone who doesn't fear the cult. Well, hey, then we look at after all. That was a feeling the beaching right now, though. Which client want with the sample anyway? Terrible truth, their words. My payment in exchange for the service and this information, they promise to share what they know about the behemoth. They receive shills, however. Shills are always good, but you know, I wouldn't hate learning a little more about the breaching too. Information is addictive. Take this vial and you fill it with the uncontaminated sample as you can manage. Once you've done so, head to the rendezvous point and meet with the buyer. Is that clear? Why don't you come with me? You wanna come with me, ain't you? I can watch your back and get you clothes, but you're the real expert when it comes to the science stuff. Look at all that metal, man. bad first turn, but it's what it is. What it is. Chemicals, chemicals. That's spoon 4. With arena, pretty good. I'll take 1 damage. Runes are bait. See that, it's fine. I was right, this is dead anyway. Here we go. Minimum of 4 up to 6. Give me a minimum of 4. And then 3. Like guaranteed. Let's both agree I'm an idiot, and if I screw it up, then neither of us will get any answers, huh? Suppose so if you were as idiotic as you claim. Though at least knowing your weaknesses speak to your wisdom. Oh yo, I'm hecka wise, and my wisdom suggests we work together in this. Very well done, then please be sure to keep me safe as you promise. Alright, buddy, you ready to mosey? Love this sail is exciting, I love the sea, when the Heshkins celebrate me to be near it. Early in the day, but Admiralty and laborers are busy preparing the beach for the Deltrian visitors. Fortunately, you're good at pretending you belong. You puff out your chest and walk around the back of the behemoth, looking you down the nose at any laborers who pass your way. What? I'm a very pompous pearly Wat. Surprisingly, you're soon approached. With many Wats, perhaps someone's coming. Excuse me, sir, but the Bileburgers have been prohibited from accessing the site. You're in official business. You know who I am. It's fine by me. That gold thing on. That's fine. 15 renown, pretty good. I got rid of the wrong card. We destroyed it. Oh, let's go. Actually, kind of worried there for a minute. Where did the bug out? That's fine. It wouldn't be the first time this bugged out. final day. Different guy? He loves you. Thank you for the heal. I'm alright with that. It attacks at random, doesn't it? We got him. Dikuosa. Standing, by through composure every now and 3, offering the arguments to target a specific argument. Relax above it. This here's my physician. I got a bad case of the blue sea. On account of how many parents got crushed by this big blob over here. You mean, that's right, I'm a bank quad. Of course, they're all just informed the high priest that you're here, shall I? We'll have someone show you around and sanctionize matter. Priest scuttles off, appropriate considering it's a beach. If I'd known you have made it so easy, it would have brought more miles. Yeah, well, no time to refer, regrets. Look like you got about 3 minutes to do the thing. On it. Bob Brooker moves quickly, unwrapping some tools from a wax-treated envelope and digging deep into the behind its blubber. I have it. And to see about getting some answers. Running view isn't anywhere remarkable, but you smell something like overturned earth, deep and musky. Hail, Rhett. You've brought the samples as you requested. No, teach me about launch, right? Show me the sample first, then I'll answer. Don't you hate me? No, we never met you before. Answer your questions. While steel but reach take sample with long legend tongues. Leading tongues. Sorry. What's the deal with everybody? The behemoth has been on the beach for days. Plenty of time to work his mischief indeed. Beaching was merely the beginning. Whatever parasite created the behemoth has moved on to a new host. One boy's Molly Bankwad, if I'm not mistaken. Now that is a sample to collect. What the Vix? What do you mean? Vix got a parasite? A friend of yours, the Bankwad. We'd have to kill him, that is assuming you want to save the world. What? Spoke plainly, process this information as you will, but now play me with the rhetorical questions. Look, I just am trying to wrap my head around. What does my brother have to do with the end of the world? He's a jackbutt, but not a maniacal one. You can't destroy a whole planet. Destroy certainly not, but remake, yeah. With Molly, your brother, as he is a host of force. It's host to a force as older vagrants, even older perhaps. Familiar with the watch? Sure, yeah, grows cute that mutates anything it touches. Bob Brokers manages tides, but once every 1,000 years or so, the neap tide drowns even the most adaptable swimmers. With your brother acting as a champion, the Rolach will consume everything on this planet and make it as it sees fit. Cryo will fly, Kradeshi will drown, or perhaps the other way around. Unlikely your consciousness will survive the transformation to even remember the time when things were different. I'm not gonna pretend to have any clue what you're talking about. Problem that's gonna be solved with this, I'm pretty sure I can fix it. Ancient problem warrants an ancient solution, your fish should do just fine. Don't need backup for this, I'm gonna go to have a drink. I'm gonna think. I think probably both. Bye. Ooh. Enter the bar and see a small group of people sitting around a small stage where someone is telling jokes. Here for a little performance. Everything is maxed out already, isn't it? Chaos theory. Cinnamon. You know what? Sure. Get on the stage and tell a couple of jokes with varying success. Pog. Might as well spend these. I know we don't ever spend these. But this will be the final. Hello there, little fella. Where's your wrangler? I'm gonna trap, right? Shamu? Oh, we won another raising Ashnu. I'll call you Buttercup. Come with me, friend. Ever have Snillix before? Shimuru? Not you. Here every night. Thought I could find you here and not go into starting trouble area. Of course not. I want to tell you that I'm gonna be around for a while if you need any help. I'm available to hire. Take this, friend. It's very generous of you. It's pretty good. 60? 20? 60? 40? 60? Oh my god, you fool. Better listen up, better get this guy 80 bucks on the house. Oh, he's pog, dude. Oh my god. I'm okay. Multiples is very fun. Again. But Dad. Those that pay and scores a settle just like anyone else. Use the help. Tell Sweet Murray about the upcoming apocalypse. What you learn and he takes it in as well as you did. Basically destroy the world. The bogger made it sound like. Only it's not him, is it? The parasite or whatever. Volkadrashi was good about getting dewarmed. I think this one might be a little tougher than that. I think the straight, you go ahead and beat up your brother, which is you kind of do anyway. Means you're kind of hero, huh? Always knew that Dustin was a greatness. Destined to be the first one of the slaughter, maybe. I gotta be at that assembly tonight, yeah? If you need help, I'll put the word out, let your allies know they should gather. I hate waiting, gives me an upset stomach. Well, you're at a bar and it wouldn't be like you to go into a fight responsibly. Well, let's open tab. Aw, sweet Steve, you're a good friend. Both can be hidden in some kind of slime mold or something. I hope we're still pals. Yeah, I think so. You tend to grow on people. Pass the hours fortifying yourself for the night ahead. Night falls and the bar clears out. Seems all the pearl and the foam is planning to be at the beach, not taking advantage of the empty streets. Last round on the road, can't put it off any longer. The reinforcements are here, can't say it stands up to schoolyard entourage, but better than nothing. And this is everyone who came when they called anyway. Maybe there's a few people in the grave, you might have had your back, but you can't ask them. What are you thinking? You got a plan for getting close to Vix? Gonna crash the party, aren't you? Everyone's in the Pearl is gonna be there, which means everyone who hates you will have the perfect chance to show it. These friends you got here all have better ends than you do to use them. Could send someone to waylay some other handsome Kardashian still is invited. Maybe one of them can work with the caterers to get everyone a little bit too tipsy. Hard to see you if they're clouded their vision with a drink. You know, this is that kind of wishful thinking and foolish optimism that usually gets me where I'm going. I know I'm learning. Look at the assembled crowd and consider your options. Not sure was it what the Swedes said about Vix. Yeah, Vix is sick, he's ground zero for something. Not quite sure what I'm still not quite sure I get what. What do you plan to do, kill him? It's like God, I don't have any ideas. This was as stubborn as the barnacle even before this. Suppose this explains his recent behavior. When he wanted to expel you from the family, that was a strange for him. What's in Paris that made him do it? Maybe a part of him wanted to be sure there'd be something to put him down. So Tell's gonna come with us. Did you know about this thing? Did I know about your brother's infested with an ancient parasite that will alter the DNA of every creature on this planet? Honored that you think so much of my presence. There was a lot of big words, but didn't know what it means. Fine. We all knew that Vix Molly was behaving strangely and that the beaching was likely dangerous. Two in combination warranted investigation, and sure enough, you've uncovered a threat to all Heshdom. Should be proud. So what next? Vix Molly is going to release a mutagenic wave upon Havara. Tonight certainly seems like the night to do it. While the Deltrian and Retorian emissaries gathered, that's a good start. Whatever you do, you should keep them away from anyone you can affect. You know the Bogger I talked to seemed to think that maybe Hesh were just a leftover from the last time this happened? Is that right? It seemed that all fuzz. You seem all that fuzz. The Rolash and the Hesh are both bigger things than I could ever claim to know. Studied long and trained hard to be a servant of the Abyss. Meditations of some feral philosopher on exactly the stuff of revelations are made of. Can't be serious. Take it on Vex directly in front of the Deltrians, no less. Even if you survive, the family name certainly won't. Roosh, you realize that if we don't do this, there won't be no family? Maybe there will be, but it'll be a big problem too. Not actually sure how this works. I'm supposed to follow you into confrontation against Vix Molly, no less. Maybe don't want you to only stop you, but I'm the last of us, you should talk you out about your duty, whatever. You're in Cater. We'll sneak in without roughing up too many Deltrians. Even I know that's not good for the family line. Think you can talk to the domestics, get them to go heavy in the booze? Certainly, they can even provide the booze if that's all you need. Appreciate that you're thinking ahead. Some ID. Inviting an upstanding citizen to pretend to be. And no more what happened to known officers who is your spitting image. Keeping tabs on them, of course, just in case we ever need to fake your death. Oh, if you did that for me. I always like to have a plan B and a plan C through F, for that matter. Malafree's going on to obtain some party credentials for you. They're also blend with the party, and be able to vibe back up. Tay Utaru's going to travel with you. Well, as and you people are scared and looking for leadership. Well, let's do this thing, I guess. Are you ready, Malafree? Ready as I'm ever going to be. See you on the other side, Grifter. Please be careful, Smith. Nice having you back in town. 1 sec. My apologies. Donkey. It's been nice having you back in town. I've been in tougher scraps before, you don't need to worry about me. See, Marie returns to the bar and starts chopping onions for the next stew. Let's go. How's everyone being so serious? Not like we already got to face in the world. Not like we have to fate. Not like we have got. Not like we got to the fate of the world to deal with, huh? There we go. Get close to the party when Molfrey approaches you. Here you go, one fresh invitation. That's a pretty good match for me. What happened to Fulu? They've been detained. Molfrey returns to the party, you wait for her to blend in and then follow. Stop right there, there's an invitation only event. Loving the shades. I think I got an invitation then. Not letting anyone in nowadays. You're in. You're in the party, the holy poly, the pearl are milling about. Making shady deals and generally having a good time. Wait, what's this? Is that free booze? Oh dear, it is. You're having a big moment, you need to steady your resolve or something. That hits the spot, game 15 resolve. Getting tipsy and slur speech. Austin thought you bumped someone's arm, causing them to spill their drink all over the fancy clothing. Sorry to demand satisfaction. You see through the haze of anger that it's some high muckety muck straight out of adultery. All the arms that bumped, you better choose the one that's an international incident. Accept the offer to a duel. Oh, you stand no chance, man. Alright, let's do this. How much friends I have here? You wouldn't have a snail, man. What do you think you got? I yield. You Avarians are as tough as you are rude. Yeah, well, you too, buddy. Now to come back as usual. You blend back under the ground. Eventually, the house music swells, and the crowd turns to face the beaching. Prismali himself saunters out onto the platform on top of the great beast. Prismali steps up to the mic, and if you train your eye real close, you can almost see the way his skin shimmers. Hesh was a gift. We've spent 1,000 years squandering it. Perhaps next time around, we'll all learn to be just a bit more grateful. Smith, wait a minute. Hestingers, that was the free climb. Whose birthday was it to do on top of Behemoth anyway? You or the hitchhikers? I said you stayed up your reverence for this occasion. Hey, you're not the only one who can drop by unannounced with a mouthful of marbles. You're sick, Vix, that's why you kicked me out of the family, right? Not mad anymore, I get it. You out of the family because you were a waste of sea salt. You're a parasite sucking out resources and feeding your waste to whatever hangers on you're attracted. Mother always said you were good at making friends, that once you'd sown your oats, you would benefit the family. But that's never been it. You just gather flies, eager to feast on whatever feaster you've created. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm still mad. Time to reconcile. That's what Vex, you've always been a jerk and putting in some ancient roll-watch, but it's not going to change anything. Just come to the grifter, buddy. What even is that thing? Meeting him every turn, Vix pulls out another old axe to grind. One resentment getting shielded at the start of each turn.
Sopa
23, my god. Katom? But you're shielding? Doesn't bother me.
Here's this. Answer, pick it up.
Oh no, 5 damage. Getting impatient. We're going to lose the free card play. No, we're not. We have. Do we have what's it called out? Need to resolve to get +2. We do have it. Okay, never mind. Or you're dead. Who's that Mohawk boy? Gonna hit you. Knee, feet, or ropes, we all act some way, or if you hated and you took it personally, like some chump who didn't know the difference between split beer and a mug in the face. Look where I got you, huh? Now you're under something that's a stump the first time. It don't feel so good, does it? It feels alien. It demands a pithy response. Before you can conjure one up with my tigers as if struck by an invisible blow. Herc. Blubber of the behemoth's back seems to liquefy, swallowing the zombie in the instant. All left is the putrid smell of the faintest indentation where he stunk through. Oh no, no, come on. You don't want to go in there. Follow the Vixmali into the beast. I'm gonna re-rip this, I'm sure. You dive into the boulder. Wait, okay. Just when you think you'll never breathe again, you land ankle deep in sickling bile. The beast lays upon you, and it's truly disgusting. Oh, catch, if I get out of this, I swear I'll stop making sweet stew all the cleaning. But do my fair share, I'll even gag, clear out the shower drain. This is where Smith. Stuck over the abyss, what the hesh? We could probably fix this. This is probably fine, right? Just gotta, you know, throw it all up. I'll consume me in the memory of me in the memory of the memory. Okay, let's see what we're going to do this the other way. My voice will be one with the stars, and your head will be one with your butt if you don't shut up. There's a surrender here. Evade. Counter. Fine, we're fine. How dare you? I didn't kill the dog, I thought I killed that one. It's whatever. We gotta leave you with 7 HP apparently. That's easy. A bit overkill, but whatever. What is illuminate? Burn, whatever it is. Burnt whenever an attack removes all bases. Base of Hesh's defense, take 5 damage, reduce it by 1 each turn. Okay. He's almost traumatized. Ugh. Those they take 33% more damage, right? Something like that. 50% less defense. There's no chance, my guy. Lug lug. $32 armor. More dogs, that's fine. You grabbing? 24. Hang on, you're gonna be okay. His mind begins to deflate. The transformation is not complete, but you see the sense of reason return to his eyes. He's the beast. You emerge from the behemoth's carcass to find yourself in the center of the attention. Makes sense considering you're covered in rotting blubber. Soon overshadowed, though, a sensation you're familiar with growing up with the siblings you had, but this time his shadow is literal. Follow the gaze of the crowd as a giant tentacle erupts from the sea, and with puckers as red as the tide, latched onto the bloated carcass of the behemoth. Drags the creature below the waves, leaving only an outline of the route where it lay in you. Smith Brawl unlocked. Unlocked a new game mode for Smith. Pug.
To say things were different after that would be an understatement. The Banquad name was protected by the cult. You were Hesh's chosen, after all. Defenders of the sea against an ancient threat. Vixmali retired to focus on his health. He never quite recovered from whatever it was that happened to him, and he avoided the scrutiny of public life. Theroux's first marriage didn't work out, and you made him work a bit for permission to have his second. But at least he promised to make you the best man. Mullafi's climb up the ranks has been slowed down by your influence in the Banquad family, but she doesn't seem to mind. She called it a challenge, and then watched you swallow the pricklefish she'd snuck into your drink. Just like old times.
Some days are better than others, but being back in Pearl on the Foam has been easier than you'd have hoped. Theroux's first marriage didn't last, but the family approved him for a second, and when that one fizzled out too, he didn't even need to ask permission for a third. The third one stuck, fortunately.
Mullafi's eye to the big picture paid off. She climbed the ranks of the military, not with family influence, but with precision and planning. Strangely, when she was offered a promotion in Supplicant City, she passed. Vix's health never really recovered, but his spirits did. You don't know what to make of it, but you surprised yourself one day when you actually stopped Mullafi from applying itchwort to his glove drawer. It took a while for the pilgrims to clear out, but they soon learned there wasn't anything especially divine about Pearl on the Foam. Maybe they chased their faith elsewhere, or found they'd lost it somewhere in the chaos. There hasn't been any sign of the Rolock again, though every now and then a rumor bubbles up and lingers like sea foam. You never saw Ty again, at least not face to face. But every now and then, a shadow catches the edge of your eye, and you know you're being watched. And when you weren't minding the family's affairs, you found other reasons to stick around. Even with the rumors knocking at your ears and the unrest rumbling beneath your feet, you kept your footing. After all, if there was one thing you know best, it's how to live in the moment.
He's done it. Way more negotiations than battles. Exactly. Graphs, 7 out of 9 installed. We're just gonna skip these. They we unlock them, we unlock them. I'll read every card I see anyway. I don't know how we unlock prestige mode. I'm guessing we have to beat Brawl at least once with everybody. Like, we'll just do that next time. So let's see here. I got all 5 of your outfits. The Gambler, the Outdoorsmith, the Sneaksmith, and she in disguise. I'll be right back. But a Mass Effect too. Let's see here. I'm back in a minute.